I'm finally gonna do it. I'm gonna venture outside of my safe zone and go shoot in public. Most of the shots that I do, most of the filming that I do for YouTube here is right in my backyard, and I've been shooting here for over a year now. And I've learned a lot, and I've gotten a lot better at talking to the camera and structuring my videos. But I think up to the point where I'm kind of saying the same thing over and over again. So I want to expand my reach. I want to go further. I want to do more. I want to take this YouTube channel to the next level. In order to do that, I'm going to have to push myself beyond what I'm doing. I can't do the same thing over and over again and expect to get different results. I'm going to have to get out of my comfort zone, push the limits of what I'm capable of and what I think I'm capable of. I have a little issue though. I had a shoot that I tried to do in public before, and it didn't really work. I kind of chickened out, and I sat there for a good 30, 45 minutes before I just called it and went home. So this time, I'm thinking it might be a little bit better if I have somebody that can go with me. And I think I have somebody in mind. Found that placing the camera is kind of the easy part. Walking around is kind of the easy part. The hard part is when you want to record and you think people might be around and looking at you like these guys. So I learned a few things on the trip. A, it was a lot more fun than I thought it would be. It seemed like it would be harder than it really was, but when I went out there, what I was using was that little camera that if you've seen any of my other videos, you know that I have this little DJI camera that's really small and it's easy to fit in different places. So this is what I filmed with. And this is the DJI Nano, and it's just a small camera. This detaches right here, and this is basically what I went around and was able to use. And I have a lanyard that I wear underneath my shirt, and it's got a magnet, and it can go right on my chest right here, And so I can just turn that on, and this is what I used for the beginning when I was walking up to the store, and when I walked into the store, it was right here, and it was on, and nobody noticed it at all. Nobody saw it. So the experience that I had with it was really good. It was a lot easier to use this, and I just had this in my hand that I could monitor what was seen from the camera. I could monitor it on the screen. So when I would walk around, all I would have to do is place this in different places. And since it's magnetic, it'll stick to some things. Like when I got the overhead shot, I stuck it to the bottom of a basketball hoop, and it stuck on there, and I was able to use that. But even if the surface wasn't magnetic, I could put it on shelves and put it on the floor and put it in different spots where I could easily hide this. Nobody would even know that it was there unless you're looking for it. And then I had the screen that you would be able to see what's being filmed from the screen, and I could use that to see what it was seeing, so I could set up my shot. The cool thing is this will fit into places too that other things can't fit into. So it's really helpful having this small camera instead of a big rig that I would take around, normally. So it took a lot of the pressure off of me because it was something that I just held in my hand. Nobody even knew that I had a camera with me. The other thing that helped me out was having somebody else with me. And if I was to do that by myself, I probably would have been a little more intimidated, and it would have been harder for me to just go around, put stuff, and walk twice, because you have to put it down, you have to go walk by it, and walk back to set up the shots. So it would have been a little more difficult for me to do if I didn't have a second person there, just to kind of help me with, my confidence level. I think it just made it a little simpler. I think the hardest part of it was the initial part, the walking in and, when you get greeted and stuff by the employees, and I had the camera on there. Nobody noticed it, but it was just a little bit nerve-wracking because I'm new to this, so it was something that I didn't know how people would respond. And I'm sure nobody really cares, but it's just something that goes on in your head. The other thing that I was kind of worried about was talking to the camera. So I had a mic. I had my DJI mini mic connected to this camera, and I had it right under my shirt. So I would just turn that on if I wanted to talk to the camera. I only wound up talking to the camera that one time in the video, but I did kind of have to look around and make sure that nobody was watching before I went ahead and did that shot. So I think if I find spots that are just there's nobody around, I think it's okay to do short little bursts, but I can't see myself talking to the camera in front of other people yet. So that's something I'm gonna have to work on, because my other daughter already said she wanted to be in my next video after she saw the footage. So my main takeaway from this was it was a lot more fun, and it was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. Now what I want to do is I want to do it again. I want to do it in different places. I've kind of got the bug now. So I'm going to start trying to do this more often. I don't know how often I'll be able to do it, but I want to make it more of a regular thing and try to get better at it. I would like to be able to get to the point where I can walk around in front of people and talk on the camera and not really care so much. I hope you liked this video, and I look forward to doing more like it. So thanks for watching. Let me get that door for you, ma'am.